In the world of commercial fishing, one prize reigns supreme: the giant bluefin tuna.
Success depends on miles of high-tech gear and the strength of the crew.
Every hook must be perfect. A single flaw means a lost fortune.
The vessel moves into the treacherous currents of the North Atlantic.
The setting begins. A 40-mile line of hooks cast into the abyss.
Now, the long wait begins, under the watchful eye of the radar. In the bridge, the captain monitors the thermal currents where the giants hunt.
The line has been soaking for 6 hours. It's time to haul. The hydraulic winch roars to life, pulling miles of line from the deep. 60 meters down, a predator is on the prowl.
The bluefin tuna. A warm-blooded marvel of biological engineering.
They can reach speeds of 40 miles per hour in the blink of an eye.
The scent of the mackerel bait is irresistible. In an instant, the trap is sprung.
The fight for survival begins in the silent depths.
These giants can fight for hours, testing every inch of the nylon line.
Other predators are often close behind, hoping for an easy meal.
But this giant isn't giving up with our war. Above, the crew feels the weight of a monster.
The winch slows down. The tension is at its limit.
Big fish! Big fish! The call every crew member waits for.
The first glimpse of the silver ghost.
It's a giant bluefin, nearly 8 feet long.
The crew moves into position for the final strike. One mistake now, and months of work are gone.
The gaffs find their mark.
On deck, the true scale of the predator is revealed. This is more than a fish. It's a high-value commodity.
Immediately, the crew must work to preserve the quality of the meat. Body temperature is the enemy of sashimi-grade tuna.
Every minute on the warm deck degrades the prize.
The line keeps coming. More giants are waiting.
Watch the line, pull it up now. Careful with the knife, keep moving. Secure that before the next wave hits.
The haul-in is a relentless machine, dragging secrets from the depths for hours on end.
Success isn't guaranteed until the fish is through the tuna door.
Every man on deck knows the danger of a snapping line. under 500 pounds of tension.
Another giant is brought to the surface, its strength nearly spent.
The winch moans under the strain of a potential third catch. Precision with the gaff is the difference between a payday and a disaster. Preservation starts the second the fish hits the steel.
To stop the builder of lactic acid, the ikejime method is essential.
This ancient technique instantly distrays the nervous system, locking in the flavor.
The deck is a chaotic symphony of blood, sweat, and salt water. High-pressure hoses clear the deck for the next round.
Sometimes the hook is too deep to remove by hand.
Out in the dark, more buoys signal another struggle. The crane must move with the rhythm of the swell. A core sample reveals the fat content, the true measure of a bluefin's worth.
The toro, the fatty belly meat, koshidas, is what every buyer is looking for.
The fins must be removed to prevent damage during storage.
The first stop is the slurry tank, a mix of ice and seawater at sub-zero temperatures.
Below deck, the temperature control is managed by high-tech sensors. Despite the freezing cold, the work on deck is hot and exhausting.
North Atlantic weather is turning. Time is running out.
One last haul before the gale hits. Another giant hits the deck, the largest of the trip.
The North Atlantic doesn't give up its treasures without a fight.
Icing on the deck makes every step a gamble with a 400-pound predator.
Get that rope secured now! I'm trying, it's too strong. Watch the tail.
In these seas, one wrong move with a gaff can be fatal for the crew. The deck becomes a river of salt water and blood as the hunt intensifies. Disaster strikes. A high-tension branch line snaps like a whip.
From the bridge, the captain barks orders to stay clear of the winches.
Securing the giants is a battle against gravity and the ocean's wrath.
Even in death, the giant's powerful muscles can lash out with lethal force.
Exhaustion is the crew's greatest enemy on a 8-hour haul. Night falls, but the Longline never stops.
Continuous washing is the only way to maintain a professional workspace.
A silver ghost appears in the beam of the spotlight, hauling $100,000 through a 3-foot opening. Each fish is tagged, its origin locked into the global database.
Weight, length, and GPS coordinates are recorded for every catch. The gutting must be surgical to prevent any bacterial growth.
In some markets, removing the head is necessary for maximum storage density.
Internal cooling is monitored at every stage.
The deck is full. The haul of a lifetime.
The freezer hatch opens, revealing a blast of sub-zero air.
60 degrees below zero. This is where the clock stops for the tuna.
Lowering the prize into the frozen abyss. Rows of silver giants, frozen in time and quality.
Specialized blankets. Protect the skin from freezer burn.
After 20 hours, the first moment of silence. Scarred hands tell the story of the North Atlantic. Turning back, the vessel leaves the hunting grounds behind.
The return journey is a race against time and the elements.
Every wave is a reminder of the ocean's power. The gear is stowed, but the salt remains.
Deep in the hull, the heart of the ship roars with mechanical intent.
Securing the ship for a heavy gale.
Inside the hold, the bluefin are now as hard as stone.
10 hours to port. The captain tracks the shortest path home.
A final washdown to remove the traces of the hunt.
Sleep comes quickly to those who have conquered the deep. First light reveals the distant coastline.
Preparing for the final maneuver.
The harbor waits, its cranes ready to claim the bounty.
The voyage ends where it began.
The commercial chain begins the moment the hatch is opened. At the wholesale market, the world's top buyers gather.
Buyers look for the perfect balance of color and fat content.
The auction is a high-stakes game of signals and secrets.
Sold. A single fish fetches the price of a luxury car.
The giants are broken down into manageable loins.
From the market, the tuna travels to the world's most exclusive kitchens.
In the hands of a master, the tuna becomes art. The Yanagiba blade slices through the marbled fat like silk. Every slice is a testament to the journey from the deep.
For the consumer, it is the ultimate culinary experience.
The respect for the fish is absolute.
A journey of thousands of miles, ending in a single, perfect moment. The ocean remains, holding its secrets for the next hunt.
The cycle of the bluefin continues.